Hello hobby hunters, Neilus here with another speed build, and today we are doing the One Piece 9 Snake pirate ship, better known by fans as the perfume Yuda. This ship belongs to the Kuja pirates, Kuja being the literal translation of 9 Snake. Captained by none other than Pirate Empress Boa Hancock, who is also known as the Snake Princess. She is one of the 7 warlords of the sea, the Chichibukai as we know them, and she is also the leader of the Kuja tribe who resides on Amazon Lily, an island that exists in the Calm Belt. And because it's located in the Calm Belt, this ship is integral to the travel to and from that island, because it's being pulled by 2 large Yuda, or giant venomous snakes that not even sea kings dare to attack. Anyway, that's about as much information I can give about the ship for now, so let's have a closer look at the box. Here we have the front. We can see Boa Hancock sitting on her own Yuda right there, and then we have the ship being pulled by these 2 large snakes right there. And right here at the bottom it says it's been made in 2012, so this build is already 9 years old. I didn't plan for that. And it's also part of the Grand Ship Collection. I think this is the first one of the Grand Ship Collection that I'm doing. I did build the Going Merry, but I don't think it was part of that. Let's have a look at the right side here. We can see the same image of Boa Hancock and the ship here. You can see the letters behind Boa here and the One Piece logo here. And you can see it's number 6 in that collection. Same image on the left side. On the top we have Boa sitting there. We can see the actual build of the ship right here. And then the warning labels on this side. And on the bottom we have the front and back of the ship right there. The ship rendered with a beautiful background. Some images of how the ship is being made. And then one image of it being on a stand. Anyway, I can't wait to build this one, so let's get right into it. And that is our One Piece 9 Snake or Kuja pirate ship finally finished. Despite its tiny size, it took me longer than a usual Dragon Ball build to make. Part of that can be blamed to the copious amount of stickering. There are many very tiny parts and many very tiny stickers in this build, and yeah, focusing on all that was a very time consuming. I'd say the build itself took about 2.5 hours to complete. I'd say that's at least about an hour and a half more than I need for most of these Dragon Ball figures, like this Goku in the back there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to build. I didn't make mistakes until the very end, where I put on the 9 Snake skull upside down, which resulted in me also flipping the sail upside down. While it should have been obvious with the barring, I still put it upside down somehow. But I noticed, took the sticker off, flipped it upside down, flipped the sail upside down, and that was fine. You can see the Japanese symbol for the Kuja pirates here as well. I might have put it upside down as well. Let me take that off here. There you can see it's supposed to be like that. So yeah, I put it upside down. I'll take it off and re-sticker it later, but yeah, it's definitely upside down. This looks like a 4 now. The more annoying parts were definitely the snakes with the stickering on the chest and the sides. They were very tiny stickers. The eyes were very tiny, but I managed to complete it pretty well. And then there were all these little stickers for the wheels as well. The wheels can also turn. And you notice I have 2 wheels where the bottom pieces are cut off. And that's for the extra stand here. I'll show that. So how it works is you take off the bottom half of the ship, like that. Then you take off these wheels. And you put on the cut wheels. They cannot turn, because they have this specific shape here, and there's a little knob on the inside that prevents it from turning. There we go. And then you just place that in the water there. It's a piece of clear plastic that just holds the shape of the ship, and then it looks like it's sailing on water. I like this piece actually. It looks a lot better, in my opinion, that it's sailing in water, so I might just display it like this rather than with the bottom. So I'm gonna put these in here and put that somewhere safe. It's a very, very tiny model, probably repeated it a couple of times, but yeah, it's so small that I think it's about 1/4 or maybe 1/3 of the Going Merry ship that I made. I don't have it here, so I can't compare it to it, but I can compare it to something tangible that you know the size of. Let's use this generic lighter here. You can see it's only slightly taller than a lighter in length as well. If we put it right next to it, you can see that it's only slightly longer than a lighter, and I have no figures tiny enough to put on there for funsies, except for this one. This is the tiniest figure that I own, is this little Groudon. So he's the only one that's small enough to actually stand on there. There we go. We also have this very tiny anchor, and with the Going Merry there was a little rope attached to it, so you could attach it to the Going Merry and have it anywhere, but we don't have one for this. And as you can see on the box, or let's show this on paper here, it's just attached to the front of the ship here, so I just placed it right there as well, like that. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. I'll show it from up close real quick. You can see the snake's eyes are a bit goofy looking. It's just my fault for sticking them on a little bit crooked, especially this one. You can see I put one higher than the other. These I put at the same height, but then I kind of messed up with the angle, so he looks cross-eyed. And yeah, all the red in here, that's all stickering. If you watched me build it, then you know that. There are no unused parts, no unused stickers except for 2, I think. Yeah, these 2. This one goes on the front of the ship and this one goes on the back. So that's this tiny little one here and this one right here. I think to use these you would have to paint the red part yourself and then stick this one on there. And then on the front you would have to paint this piece red and put this one on there. But yeah, I'm not good with painting, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use the colored stickers for that. And that's that. Between this one and the Going Merry, I'm gonna say honestly, I would build 10 more of this one than I would 1 more Going Merry. It was a lot easier and I love how it looks. The reds and blacks match really well. It's really up my alley. And it's Boa Hancock's ship, so that's a plus. Anyway, that's it for the Kuja pirate ship. Let's decide what our video for next week will be with our space ship. We have it right here. I'm gonna shake it up first. And let's take out one of these papers. I had one, but I put it back because I think it was open a little bit. All right, got one right there. Put this one away. I might have to check that later if there's any open ones. We don't want to see before we take them out. All right, let's see what's for next week. And it is the Valkylander build kit. That's this one right here. It's an SD build divers Valkylander Parviz mobile suit. And I'm not a big fan of Gundams, but I like the SD ones, so I bought a couple myself, and then, you know, Lawyerman bought me a few as well. I think this one specifically was one that Lawyerman got me. So yeah, that's for next week. And I'm very curious about this one because I've never done a Gundam or an SD before. And as you can see, they have robot form, an animal form, and they can transform in various ways. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite One Piece ship is. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.